things over Rancho Santa Fe. Wow, that is very white collar. Anyhow, it's Wednesday night and it's quiet in the car and the air conditioning's on and it's a wonderful place to be. Headed over to Enfuego for kind of the usual Wednesday night festivities. It's been a very busy day of all sorts of things. I kind of got to the bottom of my inbox today, or not really, as close as I've been to the bottom of the inbox in a while. Hey, Mondial, cool. I think that's a Mondial T. Wouldn't be Rancho without a Ferrari. Then later in the day I was checking in parts and overseeing all the work on that 02 silver car, Silver M5 in the shop, and we did make some good progress today. We got the occupancy sensor bypass for the white E60, put that in. I had Alan follow our new tech, follow my YouTube video on that I did for my dad's car, and nothing changed. The codes were still there. So I did some troubleshooting and some diagnosis. There's switches on the back of the module. There's 3 switches and they each have 2 positions. So there's several combinations that those can be put in. And when I got the bypass kit for my dad's car a couple of years ago, it wanted all 3 switches in the on position. Well, they've made changes to the product. It now supports Mercedes and Fiats as well. So I had to go back to the eBay listing and read the specific instructions for this version of the bypass, and it wants switch 1 on and 2 and 3 off. So we made that change, still no difference. Cleared the codes, still no difference. Turns out you have to do a complete key cycle or a terminal changeover with 10 seconds in between, and then reset the codes, and now we don't have any seatbelt and airbag lights on the dash, which is great. Then I got to working on a DSC issue, not the steering angle sensor that's plaguing that car. I finally got the repair kit from the UK, so we'll be putting that in maybe tomorrow or Friday. So I did a little research. I have WinKFP. I have like 100 gigs of BMW software downloaded onto that ThinkPad. And I followed some steps, a few DIYs, and I was able to update the software on the DSC module. Then we had brake, ABS, and DSC lights on the dash for hydraulic codes and all sorts of sensor-related codes. So I ran through the test plan in ISTA. It turns out after you do a software update or replace the module, there's just a few calibrations that have to be done. So about 15 minutes of programming or letting ISTA do its thing, and it makes a bunch of noise and you can't touch the brake pedal. And then you reset the codes again and do a terminal changeover and restart the car, and that's all gone, which is great. And now I can turn the traction control off. So that's good to be able to have the ability to do that. It's another service I can sell to customers. If you take the car to the dealer, they probably charge 4 figures, and they're going to go through and update all the modules, which is totally going to screw us over because we've already flashed the DME to manual, and they would just go off the VIN and flash it back to SMG mode. But add that to the list of services I can offer. I assume if I learned how to do it on a DSC module, I could upgrade or update a general module, an airbag module, kind of anything like that. So up next is the steering angle sensor repair kit. If that doesn't fix it, then I'm going to have to sublet for a second opinion or just start digging into wiring diagrams and chasing wires and checking continuity on everything, which I really don't want to do E39 because that would be annoying. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of the evening over here, have a margarita with dinner, listen to some music. Justin's going to be there tonight. No Larissa, she's staying downtown. Some friends are actually back east for some family matters, so she's down there. I'm not coming up, but we'll see if I can get a clip in tonight. If not, it's already Thursday, and we'll talk then. Our class.